My next guest says growth should stay strong in the coming months. He's Kevin Grice, senior economist at Capital Economics, and he joins us now live from Singapore. Very good morning to you, sir. So why are you so optimistic about developments in Asia?
Well, most governments across the region in Asia have implemented very stimulatory fiscal and monetary policies to get their economies moving again during the course of 2009. And it looks like those stimulatory policies really only need to be drawn back very gradually during the course of this year. Also in Asia, you have banking systems that are in generally good shape, which has meant that credit transition mechanisms are still working pretty well, which isn't the case in the US and Europe. So, yeah, we think probably growth won't be as good during the course of this year as a whole as it has been in the second half of 2009, but we still think it's a pretty good growth story for Asia as a whole.
Let's zoom in on China. I picked up a story this morning from the Wall Street Journal that China actually overtook, as far as we know, Germany as the world's biggest exporter last year. Do you think that's possible? And what's going to happen in China down the road this year? Because we're all looking to some sort of movement in terms of currency flexibility and appreciation in the renminbi.
Well, I think the long-term outlook for China is very good. The big issue this year is the extent to which they pull back, the big increase in bank lending, which has occurred in 2009. Clearly, this year, bank lending will not expand at the rapid pace that it did last year, but I don't think it's going to be pulled back in a very dramatic or draconian way. So we still see the outlook for Chinese growth this year as still being pretty good, around about 9%. In terms of the currency and the peg that was imposed against the US dollar from around the middle of last year, that's a really interesting question. We suspect that during the course of 2010, the Chinese will allow the renminbi to start appreciating again against the US dollar, probably from around the middle of this year. What you're getting now in China is that you're getting the movement out of a deflationary situation, and also exports now in China are growing very rapidly year on year. We think they were the two preconditions that needed to fall in place before China allows the renminbi to start appreciating again against the dollar. We think there will be a gradual appreciation trend re-emerge this year, somewhere around about the middle of 2010.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Kevin. We have to leave it there.